So here's the exits that we focus on. I take a house subject to, I take it down, I take title. We fund the deal, I own it. My company, PCGS, owns it. We are the owner of record. It's on title. Your company does all my title work, okay? So we take title, we'll do the renovation, and typically we'll do rentals, which we hate because we don't want to manage rentals. Primarily, we are doing lease options. We also can do Airbnb exit. So if it's in a good area, well, Airbnb, the cash flow is crazy. You can do group homes. So one of the houses that we took over from, actually we bought this from Cody Sperber in Brianapolis. I bought a house subject to, and the underlying mortgage is $1,300, but my net cash flow on the deal is $6,000 a month because I turned it into a group home, a battered women's shelter.
Yeah.
So you can get ultra creative on your exits, but typically it's a wrap, which means you're selling it to an end buyer. That end buyer lives in the house and you gave them a loan. Their payment's actually paid down. A lease option, basically you're renting it to somebody with an option to buy, right? What I like about that is that I keep the depreciation. Anybody wants to know what depreciation is, Google that. Depreciation, I keep the depreciation, I keep the mortgage pay down, I keep the cash flow, I get all that stuff, and I don't have to foreclose on them if they default. I just kick them out, and I get to go back and lease the house back.
And they also show the same pride of ownership.
100%. So here's the cool thing about lease options. When I did my first lease option, I showed up to the house 3 days before they were supposed to move in, and they're replacing the roof, putting cinder block walls around, they're doing a tile and kitchen. I'm like, you're putting 40 grand into a house you are doing a lease option on. Do you know you're not the owner? Did we not do the disclosures properly? And they're like, no, we're just so happy about the house. So lease option buyers typically have pride of ownership. They already are committed in their mind that within 5 years, which is how long our lease option is, within 5 years, they're going to be taking that option and owning the property once their credit gets fixed and all that kind of stuff.
So with something like that, let's say they execute the option.
Right.
They buy the property. It's no longer existing to the sub two. Now they're getting their own mortgage and you're paying off that other.
That is correct. I am never financing them. I am never putting myself in a position where I'm the lender on that deal. I am giving them the option to buy it from me. I'm locking in a future price. If they can get qualified through Bank of America, then they can come in and wipe out my subject to loan that I took over from a seller, if that makes sense.